you. Accurate values and Catholic mission.
Verily, verily.
Our vision is to help every young person identify and develop their unique talents and dedicate them to the Lord's service. We envision a world where never again must a young person live an aimless life. We see a time when all young people know their true purpose and lead meaningful lives in the Lord's service.
Thank you. Excuse me. Our values.
Yeehaw.
Enthusiasm. We are passionate about the work we are engaged in. Generous. There is always more than enough for everyone to have more than enough, and there will still be more than enough left over. Faithful. We are faithful in that which is least so that we can be faithful also in much. Leadership development. We develop leaders by giving others the opportunity we wish we had when we were in their situation. Intentional. We lead purposeful and intentional lives by having a definite aim in all that we do. Communication. Of all the gifts we have received from God, none is capable of being a greater blessing than our speech. The quality of your life and business comes down to the quality of your communication. Upgrade your communication, upgrade your life. Infinite improvement. Something better is our watchword. We step out of our comfort zones for Christ. Resourcefulness. We are extremely resourceful leaders who always have more than enough resources to do what God has called us to do. Speed of execution. We are fast action takers who love making tough decisions quickly. Solution-oriented. We are problem solvers who consistently solve increasingly high leverage problems.
Amen. And our mission is to inspire and rightly train an army of youth to dedicate their lives to Christ's service and engage in the finishing work of redemption before the soon coming of Jesus. We do this through our unique digital training curriculums, live workshops, daily videos, mentoring, and other exclusive success resources.
Thank you. Alright, so let's go down to step 2.1. We're just reconfirming our annual aims, and we are now 115 days away from our annual aim. The first one on there is Enoch. Are you available to read?
I am available to, well, not to unmute, but I am unmuted.
Do you have it up?
I don't.
You want to read it? He says he doesn't want to read.
Okay. Enoch will market the I Want to Mentor book by making 1,000 book offers, so we can master the art and science of book marketing by December 14th. And Sister Kathy?
Kathy will gather 100 attendees to an online challenge so we can fill our coaching program by December 14, 2023.
Yeah. It's gonna happen with ads.
Yeah.
Yes. Amen. Tunisia will apply the 4 ways to grow business framework to acquiring strategic partners and affiliates so we can develop ever-expanding win-win opportunities for each party as measured by landing 30 speaking engagements in 1 month by December 14, 2023. And Kamran.
Kamran will integrate our high leverage classic funnels with ClickFunnels 2.0 so we can create a centralized customer center to improve our student learning experience by December 14th, 2023. 2023.
Thank you very much. No. Oh, I thought you were going to do the MKR.
2023.
Great job.
The MKR is
Alright.
2 out of 12 and the
No.
progress is 1 out of 10.
Step 2.2.
It says 1 out of 10 though, and 2 out of 12,
We'll get to that soon.
and 7 out of 10.
Reconfirm progress and confidence in achieving monthly missions. And, okay, so...
Monthly missions.
John Ross's stuff is on here already. Great job.
You're
So-
welcome.
We're going to start with Kamran,
Yeehaw.
and I will take notes while you speak. And
Take note,
Kathy will
masterclass.
take notes.
Huh?
I said Catherine will take notes on the other page.
Yes.
Oh man.
But go ahead, Carmon. No. Read the monthly mission first.
Kamran will run our 2 front-end ad videos to 3 different audiences, ad sets, testing hooks, and ad copy so we can get market feedback on our offer and funnel, make data-driven decisions, gain challenge attendees, and acquire coaching clients. By August 30th, 2023, they're running. Those 2 ads are running.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
The ads are running.
So
Praise God.
if the monthly mission is to run the ads, and we're doing more than 3 audiences, we're doing 4 audiences.
Cameron, we exceeded.
That's tenacity
Awesome.
right there.
So, what's your
11 out of
progress?
10.
10 out of 10.
11.
11. Okay. And what's your confidence?
Well, that doesn't matter. It's already done.
Oh, it says 10. Well, I thought it was going to be like 11 or 13 or something. Alright. What progress did we make this week?
Yeah, they're running.
How did you accomplish that monthly mission this week?
Or is this talking about running a campaign until we stop, or until we get the... No, it's running it so we can get the feedback.
Yeah.
It's running. You know, let's put an 8. We 8 for progress.
8 for August.
There you go.
Okay, so what progress were we able to make?
Alright.
What did we do?
I set up the pixel. Yeehaw. We worked on ad copy for the 2 ad videos.
Spoke to Mahedi.
Yes, we spoke to Mahedi for help with the pixel, or for him to review and test the pixel. And he gave us his feedback, and it's running good now.
What else?
It's running good now. Oh, what else? That's a good question. That's Bob TD's favorite question. What else?
We made progress on the paid ad content calendar. We're setting up the system. Properties of the database. Spoke to ChatGPT to figure out what kind of things to track.
There you go.
That's exciting stuff. We are setting up a system for creating ads more consistently. That's a key deliverable. Ads more consistently.
Anything else?
Oh, you know what we did?
No.
We chose audiences.
We chose audiences.
Cool. And what about with your weekly wins? Are they connected? What did you do?
Let's see here. What did you do? Publish our first 2 ads with at least 2 variations to at least 3 different audiences. Yeah, that's been done. Determine whether we shall outsource pixel setup or do it ourselves. I went with doing it myself, and then we had Mahedi look at it. I guess we could click that.
Nice.
And then put the challenge funnel in test mode and send the link to Deborah so she can test both general admission and VIP. She did that, right?
I know not.
Keep track of paid traffic learning and implementation this week. I partly did.
That's cool.
Get a partial congratulations.
Yeah. Let's see. Partial congratulations. Here's a polite golf clap.
There you go.
Very well indeed.
Okay. So let me close that. Since you partially kept up with it,
you know
are
what
your
I-
MK?
Oh.
Huh?
I was just gonna say, I did start editing the retargeting ad, and I believe I have the words correct. Now I just need to, and I created a template for us, like, for creating ads. So that we don't have to reinvent the wheel and do the same thing over and over again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I created a template in Descript for creating ads so that the video is like same position every time and things like that.
You have contacts?
I believe it did. It did that automatically.
Really?
Because it was a part of the thing, and you create a template based off of your other video.
Yeah, but I didn't do that for every video. I realized.
You know, but I tried it for the retargeting ad, and it did it automatically. So that's why I said that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
exciting.
Alright. Cameron, what are your MKRs for this week?
Is submit a weekly report form for last week.
Nice.
Is that for last week?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I did that. Learning. Well, I did more than what's record. Oh man. Hold on. Let me go see what I have recorded. I did more than what is recorded though.
Okay.
Boy. Can I get some help in here?
The fact that you learned how to do the pixel was awesome, and you only needed a little tweak or two. And thank you, Shanicia, for reaching out to the Pixel Man, and making all that arrangements.
Oh man.
The Pixel Man.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's see here. Calculate this. Mm, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have stuff recorded for on those days. Or, well, anyway. 1, 2, 3.5. About a half. So that's 4. And say almost 5 hours of implementation.
For implementing?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I learned stuff too during that time. Or, well, did I?
I'm sure it was a learning and an implementing thing. Some of it, anyways.
For the Pixel.
Yeah.
You will learn more from doing than learning about.
Well, anyway, there you go.
So that?
No.
No?
Nah.
Okay.
Just leave it in.
Alright. Very good, Cameron. Appreciate your diligence with the ads and seeing that to fruition. Step
Tenacity.
3.
One.
Tuna. So, what is the number one biggest problem that you or we are currently facing, such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving this monthly mission forward? And what can you or we do to solve it? Now that they're out there, what's the next thing that you're going to be working on? What's the next bottleneck? Or what does anyone else see as the biggest bottleneck now that the ads are running?
Analyzing him. You know, the next steps are analyze, revise, remobilize.
Huh?
Would you like us to come back to this question, or do you agree with what was said?
What did she say? Analyze, revise,
Analyzing
mobilize?
the ad.
Oh, analyze the ads. Yeah, I guess that comes after we run them. We gotta analyze them, see how they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I guess I am.
Okay. And what could you or we do to solve it? What does that look like?
Well, that's not really a problem. That's like the next step.
Right. So that's what I'm asking if you agree with it or not.
Oh,
What's your number one biggest problem?
no, I don't agree. That's not a problem.
Probably creating a system.
A system for what?
Or creating ads consistently.
Consistently.
Because it's a skill that we want to develop. Well, I mean, that's a suggestion.
What would make the greatest difference in moving this monthly mission forward? Well,
Would your stepping stones be helpful to look at? Or do you have like a...
I was looking at them earlier.
Oh.
Do you like to get some quiche?
Maybe, maybe getting a better idea of who our offer resonates with.
Our audience.
Yeah. Okay, so the problem would be that we don't yet have a good grasp on who our offer resonates the most with, or resonates well with, resonates with. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
We're testing audiences.
So is that something that we could use support from John Jocks from?
Um,
Or is that just like,
He could help interpreting the data and giving suggestions on who else we could target. Attaching meanings to the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're saying.
Oops. Okay.
What meanings to attach? Anyway. Yeehaw. Alright, what expectations are at risk of being unmet? What are you
Yes,
procrastination stationing? You just left them at the station. The procrastination station and took off. Well, let me see something. I have an idea here.
You have an idea?
Yeah, maybe this was the intent for it all along. But you know, we have the account book, and there's the, for the weekly planning, there's the could do and will do list.
Yeah.
The could do is that's pretty much what we're procrastinating. And what we will do is what we are doing.
I
That
agree.
is a good association.
Yeah.
Whatever gets left on the could-do list.
Mhm.
That's absolutely right.
So you're gonna paste them?
No, a lot of these. Well, some of them are personal. Let's
Okay.
see. Alright. I guess I could do these. Here you go. Yeehaw!
Always rain, blowing through and turning my calls.
Alright, we have here add to the SOP, which is the system of building funnels, to have pen testing be a step before it goes live, and set up a system of communication so Deborah knows when we have a funnel ready for her to look at. Actually, well, we kind of do something, like I send her the link when it's ready, or that's what she wants me to do, and I did this last time. But anyway, create a quick products page on the funnel hub and add the link to it to the universal header. Create a resources page for the Enoch Leffingwell funnel hub, and show Enoch the week ahead table I made and ask if he approves it for the account book template.
Cool. Alright, Verla, Kamran. Where do you see people or you need support to move forward this week? I already wrote one down. You can let me know if it's worded correctly, and what else, and where else. You need support, and others need support.
Okay, where do I need support? Sister Katharina for the working on the you know what I'm saying. Keep going at it with the what's it called? Heineken Business Accelerator pages on the channel.
Yes, sir.
Yeehaw. And then This is for me to do. Write down questions to ask an expert who can help us with motivation.
That'd be splendid. Is that on your procrastinate list?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Because if it was on your procrastinate list, that would definitely be the type of thing that you want to communicate here.
Yeah. And then I guess another thing I'd be procrastinating is working on the system for our monthly challenge related responsibilities.
What do you see holds you back from that?
Oh, that's a good question.
The urgency of the pixels?
Yeah, I guess urgency of other things.
The urgency of putting the ad out there.
That's understandable.
But now that the ads are out, I guess I could work on that this week.
I guess.
Okay.
Right.
And where else do you need support?
Support?
Gotta keep it moving.
Support. Well, let me see. Well, let me see my stepping stones.
Okay. Stepping stones are a great place to look when in doubt.
Yeah, I agree.
Support with the ads, huh?
Wow. We need to finish the retargeting ad.
Yeah, there's that. That's true. So editing the retargeting ad and doing the copy, remixing the copy for the retargeting.
What about
ad.
the retargeting ad?
Editing it.
And who do you need help with that from?
Katharina.
Boy.
Boy, mate. Whoa. Hold on. Work with Comrade. What?
Okay. What would you like me to make?
Edit the retargeting ad.
I think the return that could be on Johnson.
And then a separate thing to remix, for her to remix the ad copy. For the retargeting ad.
For the same ad?
Yes. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to set a specific time to do that.
Specific.
Specific time.
Great. Alright, Conrad, is that it?
I guess Enoch or me to reach out. Has anyone tried to reach out to Conrad Lin yet? The Nodemation guy?
I have not reached out to him. The mom has spoken, but she didn't know how to speak his language or answer his questions or know what to say. That's the last I heard. And she was asking you what kind of things you wanted help with.
Are you sure she spoke to him? Because I remember a Notion consultant.
Oh, Comrade. Oh, sorry.
I sent him a message. He didn't respond, so I reached out to somebody else, and they were asking questions. That's way over my head. I don't even know how to interview them. So they were asking for questions. So I sent that in the what is that, the chat, and nobody responded. So he just kind of fell away. It might be better if when you guys need somebody like that, if I don't know how to deal with them, I could just connect you two together. I'm willing to do that if you guys want me to work on that again, but other than that, I don't want to work on that. You might want to find somebody else to do that.
Okay. Thank you for communicating. Whatever.
You're welcome.
So are we moving on? Or what does that look like now?
Either me or Enoch can reach out to the guy. Conrad. Yeah.
Not Comron, it's Conrad.
Comrade.
Alright, great, thank you. So, Carmeron, you can take over scribing again, and Catherine, it's your turn.
I can?
It's my turn. Okay.
So, you can go on the mission, and we can go to MKR, Progress, Confidence, and then Actual Progress.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so Katharina will assemble the copy of 6 sales pages for our high-income health expert challenge, high-income business accelerator, influence mastery, skills unlimited, etc. So we can have our challenge funnel up and running and have an irresistible offer for our health educators and transform their lives by accepting our offer by August 30th, 2023. Progress? Maybe like a 4. Confidence? 8. Keep it at 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have your MKRs changed?
Not quite, no.
Well,
I'm working on pages, but not quite. There's 2 that are almost done.
Okay, so what was progress that was made? What did we do?
Okay. So I did work on the High Income Business Accelerator program. I've copied over everything from the other funnel, so now I just need to go and add some more copywriting. And I need Comron's, well, I guess that's where you need support.
You can still mention it and we'll write it as we go.
Okay, I need Comron's help to figure out how to do the put the order page on there, like the order section of it. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna need Comron's help. And whoever would like to help with writing the copy, you're welcome to. Shanisa, you said you were interested in helping with the High Income Business Accelerator when I asked you earlier. Would you like to work on copy together so we can, like, write some copy together during a challenge or workathon?
Is it coffee that you need help with?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What is this?
What is what?
What is this support thing?
Oh, she needs to help Katharina write copy for the High Income Business Accelerator program. It's basically just rewording things and just adding some more words, because we have a basic outline of it. It just needs to be spiffed up. Yeah. So there's that. And more progress that we've made. Kamran showed me yesterday. I was wondering how we can get the clarity call with on the funnel domain of the high income health expert funnel domain thing. I think I'm saying this right. So Kamran showed me how to do it, and I am not quite done yet, but it's on the other domain. I just need to make some changes, and I'm gonna need Kamran support for that as well. But yeah, I'm excited for that progress.
Alright.
Yeah, and what else? Oh, Kamran and I had this brilliant idea of doing a kind of like a debriefing once a week with Kamran to see like where it needs support and stuff for the funnel, to see what is the highest priority, things like that. And we did it yesterday, and I asked Kamran if he wanted to do it weekly, and he said sure. So we're gonna do that weekly on Sundays. So I am thankful for that, and yeah. I made some, I also updated the values on the funnel to make them more consistent with our VIP page. So I edited it, and I made some I tested a part of the funnel and I made some edits. So those are some things that I did.
Okay, and do any of these include your weekly wins from last week?
Yeah, actually, I believe so.
Okay, you can check off what's been done.
Oh yeah. I finalized that 4 ad copies.
Yeah.
And then I didn't say that one yet, but number 1 and 2 are done. Oh, and I've been working a lot more on my stepping stones, which I'm really grateful for.
Very good. Okay. So, I'm sure that backline, but that's annoying. So step 3.2. What is the biggest? Nope. Step 3.1. I meant 1.3. Copywriting. Learning.
Yeah.
How many hours did you spend this week?
I'm not sure. I did read the book.
Wait.
Huh?
Oh. Never mind. Do we unsync this thing after the meeting or before we start?
Apparently,
After.
we unsynced it after.
Okay.
You said 2.5 hours. What did you say? Or was that already there?
That was there.
Oh, okay.
I said I didn't really keep track this week.
Ooh.
I know. But I did read the alternate sales letter probably about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been looking at like the meta ad library, and figuring out some things on there too. So that's copywriting learning too. I'm just not sure how much.
You spend an hour learning from Hermosi about lead generation
Yeah.
and how to sell, being a super student of the sales message.
So we can put like 3 hours on there.
Yeah.
And how many hours did you spend implementing?
The truth comes out. Is editing the ad implementing as well? The ad copy?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Is it copy?
Yeah.
Do you think it is?
Yeah. Well, then.
Spending time with Ellen Degenerate?
Yeah. Maybe like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Reels created, I 0 for right now. I'm gonna be working on them. Hopefully this week. I need to find a time to like schedule and do it. Just set aside time.
Look for discretionary time. Go like this.
Or what about all the other stuff? Are they all 0?
Yeah.
Okay. So now step 3.2. What is the number one biggest problem that you or we are currently facing? Decide step by solve it would make the greatest difference in moving this monthly mission forward. And what could you or we do to solve it?
I would say just I think it's my leadership ability or like talk like I've been working on it, but like talking more and involving more people. Like Shanisa, you have said that you've been wanting to be involved and you've been willing to be involved, but I haven't. I've asked now and I'm making progress, but I still need to make more progress. So, and like talking to Kamran, I set a time to do things, to have that conversation. But yeah, I think it's just my leadership ability.
Okay, and what could you or we do to solve it?
Well, part of it is the debriefing that I'm gonna do with Kamran. And I think probably creating an agenda and sticking to the times. Of working on stuff.
I think listening to Andy Stanley leadership podcast would help a lot.
Yeah, probably that too.
That's what helped Hermosi.
Andy Stanley?
Yeah. She listened to a lot of his stuff.
Interesting.
You helped Alex?
No.
Oh.
The other Hermosi.
It helped me too.
You mean like Layla Hermosi? Oh, so it helped Layla Hermosi.
Yeah, it said she listened to a lot of his material leadership podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's something that I want to do.
Okay, great. And what expectations are at risk of being unmet this week?
I did say I was looking at it. Oops. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to like create 6 pages by the end of the month, like to have all of them. I think we could if if I really prioritize my time and worked more alongside Kamran and like was more consistent. I think it's not impossible, but yeah, there's that. And then if I don't schedule a time to work on reels, it's probably gonna be procrastinated. So I can use Kathy's help to find a time to
You know Google Calendar has a find a time function?
no, I did not know that. Yeah, to figure out when what needs to be done. In some ways, I feel like I know a little bit, but yeah. In a roundabout way.
When what needs to be done?
When to work on the different things, like the ad copy, the reels, the sales pages, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Alright, and where else do you see people or you need support?
I want to have a conversation with Enoch about copywriting. We kind of created a list already of things that I wanted to talk to him about. I'm just wondering when to do that. Maybe Sister Kathy could help. Or is that something that we could just do on is that like a 3 o'clock kind of conversation? Or is that like...
We can talk about it at 2.
Did you say ad copy or what kind of copy?
Copywriting in general.
Copywriting in general, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a general marketer.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock?
That's right.
Potentially.
Okay. Anything else?
Not that I can think of right now.
Wow.
Okay. Great, thank you.
You done?
Enoch, it is your turn to read your monthly mission and share the progress.
Can someone else read the monthly mission?
I can read it. Okay, it says Enoch will record 12 whiteboard webinars so we can acquire coaching clients, increase challenge attendance, and get to know the market by August 30th, 2023.
Have we done a total of 6? What's the MKR say on it?
3.
3, huh?
Yeah.
Probably did more than that.
Oh, we just did 3.
Yes. Tisk.
Tisk tisk.
Is there any other progress that was made besides recording towards this?
Towards.
The what?
I was saying towards. That wasn't a comment to you. I just like the sound of that. Is there any other progress that was made towards it? Well, yeah, the clarity call was put on the high income health expert challenge.
Yippee!
Domain, so that's cool. Good progress. I found a really cool story called Funnel that I like that Jeff recommended. Talk to the dude. Oh, it was good. Thinking what else? And I know that what we're going to do is we're going to talk about our system for sending sales calls at 4. I'm really looking forward to that. I see how Shanice just slipped in an extra half an hour for workathons. That's fun.
What?
I said I see how you not so subtly slipped in an extra half an hour for your workathons.
No,
And
it's
today.
not. We needed more time.
What was that?
I said we needed more time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is that for the sales training workathon?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. What about your weekly list from last week? Were you able to accomplish any of those?
I don't think I did any of them.
Huh?
I don't think I did any of them.
What? Not even.
You read the stepping stones under the challenge monthly mission.
Yeah, I read the stepping stones.
Okay, that's one.
You review, prioritize, and plan my weekly to-do list. That's one area that I think we could talk about. We did the IPP.
I got prepared for Kathy and reached out to her, and then she never responded for us to be able to get together. So that's the second week that I was prepared for her, and then it didn't happen on Sunday. So that didn't. Well, that was like halfway accomplished. Do I get a half congratulations for that? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the crickets or the golf clap. I was ready either way.
So maybe that could be an area that we could use Sister Kathy's support, or what do you think Sister Kathy is holding you back from doing the IPP thing?
I'm not sure the answer to that.
Are you willing to?
Yes, I'm willing.
Okay.
Is it written down as an area for support? Maybe have a conversation about it or something? So I know willingness was expressed a while ago. But I don't know the behind the scenes of what the holdup is or...
What's the holdup?
Okay. What was that?
No excuse. I don't
No
have
excuses.
any excuses.
Okay.
Okay, what is this?
So,
What do I write down?
oh, I was thinking maybe for you can just Kathy to have a conversation regarding the reviewing and prioritizing for the week after the IPP is made. For Sunday, she has no excuses.
Have a conversation
If,
regarding
that-
what?
Prioritizing and reviewing the week with Enoch on Sunday. Enoch stated that he reached out, and Sister Kathy stated that she has no excuse or no reason why it wouldn't work. So there's something that we need to figure out here. Okay, and what is the number one biggest problem that you or we are currently facing, such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving this monthly mission forward? And what could you or we do to solve it?
I believe not having a project overview is crippling our team's progress the most and leading to some inefficiencies as far as who's doing what. So I'd like to be able to create a system where we can see the projects at an overview and what they entail, preferably visually.
Wow, we could use a mind map or something.
Oh, a mind map, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was considering that too. We could discuss it during the workathon today. Possible.
So that's what we can do to solve it. We can probably write that down.
It's definitely a could do.
And it's creating a system where we can see the projects and an overview of what we can do to solve it as well? Or is that just a part of the problem?
It can be. Yeah, that's basically the problem written in a solution format.
Okay. What expectations are at risk of being unmet this week? What are you procrastinating?
I learned that I could use the support from either Shanice or Kamran because I learned that Group Collector will integrate with our ClickFunnels CRM, and we've got like 240 plus people who are signing up for our group, and these people can join our leads. I mean, they could join our they can join our list, and I've realized it's pretty effective for collecting people's emails. And I think it would be simple to log in. I don't know the process, but which of you two would be willing to integrate the ClickFunnels database with the Group Collector? I have some screenshots of what that could look like.
We'll have to take a look at it. So I'm fairly familiar with Group Collector, mildly familiar with ClickFunnels. Gotta figure out how to connect the two.
Yeah, where I need support is would be under the support, where I need support question. And it's a checkbox, not a numbered list.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
So Shanice, you're willing to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I put you down under where I need support. And then
Delete that.
I need Katharina's support to show Mom how to collect preframes in the copyright database because she's unable to do that until that's complete.
Wait, what was that again?
He copied
when
and
you
pasted it.
copy and paste them, can you let Kamran know so he's not like writing them twice?
Writing them twice.
Checking them twice.
So why can we do that?
Good question. We're gonna have to talk about it.
There might be something that Katharina's been procrastinating, or expectations at risk of being unmet.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it, Catherine?
Huh?
What do you want to talk about?
Um. Maybe during lunch or something. Or we can maybe talk about it after this.
What if we talk about it after this? I'll remember it then.
Yeehaw.
Whatever.
We could. Oh, Shanicia?
Great. Well,
I could. You remember when we were putting, like, we were cleaning up the email database? That, and putting the stuff on the copywriting database?
yeah.
Like, cause they weren't really, they were more copywriting than they were, like, actually emails that we used. Would you be willing to continue that process of, like, putting them on the email, copywriting database and off of the email database?
Are there specific emails that you want in there? Or do you just want me to put all of them on there? Because we had the process where we were using the email database for collecting emails, and then there's some on there that are kind of like swap files. Some are written, some are swap files.
Not the written ones that, like, we've written, but just the swap files.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
Especially since, this week, John Jocks is gonna be talking about emails. And so it'd be good to have the email database, like, ready for us to, like, start creating emails, too. I know it's gonna be a skill.
It's gonna be a skill that pays
Skill.
the bills.
Oh, that's good. Enoch, is there anywhere else that you need support before we move on? Or did you say what was at risk of being unmet this week? What expectation?
Yeah, I was looking at the notes that I have. I've got
So much to keep
or I got this. Katharina has written, work with me and Mom to finalize the outlines for our challenge.
Maybe I need to refresh.
And then I'm still waiting on Kathy to schedule a time to discuss Pedro Dale's method for campaign calendars during the challenge workathons.
During a challenge workathon.
Okay. Sounds good. Is there anything else?
I think taking a look at Nicole Spencer probably going to be something that I will procrastinate on purpose.
Okay. Okay, then.
I could write that down. I'd like Katharina to make a 6-inch putt for what she sees is the copywriting, new learning, and implementing. And it could be as simple as creating a table. You don't have to think about it too much.
Okay.
It's a T-chart.
Yeah, I can do that.
So we could probably word that to that Katharina create a 6-inch putt showing the difference between learning and implementing for copywriting in the form of a simple table block on Notion with a T-chart of a list of activities.
Okay.
And then I would really like people to think through each day what is your number one biggest problem that you're solving, and especially in light of, as a whole, what is our biggest bottleneck as a group, and then also our bottleneck as individuals. We want to train our brains to be doing that. I think this exercise on headquarters will really help us in that direction. I think that's everything where I need support.
Sounds good.
Also, I think it would be good if I showed you guys the Google feature that's called Pick a Time. Find a time.
You mean on Google Calendar?
Yeah, on Google Calendar.
Okay, what was before this?
I'm not sure what this is.
The what you said before, the Google Calendar feature.
I don't remember using the word before, but I could copy and paste it over. Oh, before. Nope. Oh, are you talking about where I asked Kathy's help on something? I don't remember, Kamran.
Something that you wanted everyone to do.
Oh, really?
The problems. Figure out what problems are.
That's the, here, I can copy and paste it from my chat. Thank you, Kamran. I would like people to identify the number one biggest problem, especially as it relates to whatever is preventing people. I mean, like, as it relates to our group problem.
What is that?
Doing great, Kamran.
What is our group? What is our group's greatest? What is that?
The problem we are seeking to solve in the ministry.
Yeah, like last time it was the Facebook publishing the Facebook ad.
Yeah.
Each time it's going to change. Now that that's over, then we go to the next problem, and what will determine that would be a project overview. That's what would help us to understand that. Does that make sense, Kamran?
It was the ad before, and now it's something different. It's gonna keep changing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the very fact that you asked, like, what is our greatest problem? I see that is our greatest problem currently. That will be for the next few hours. not knowing what our group's greatest problem is the biggest problem that
That's an issue.
Yeah. So the project overview, like way that we could see the project overview, I see will solve that problem. And hopefully I want to solve it indefinitely for good so that we can have this system for doing it. So,
Okay,
yeah.
great, thank you.
Really?
What y'all saying?
So, I guess I'm last. So, Shanice will acquire 2 paid speaking gigs at health conferences where Ina can show up as a marketing expert, and 8 speaking engagements on strategic podcasts. So we can help the health experts in each audience to get their message out to the world, by August 30th, 2023.
To the world?
Apparently. I'm gonna just copy and paste over some stuff. Give me a moment.
One moment.
En un momento, por favor.
Yeehaw.
And I gotta open this one. So, progress on a scale from 1 to 10. I think it could probably stay the same. Confidence, probably a 7.
7.
Yeah. And so I don't know if you want to say podcast booked, but it's not booked yet. But I did fill out the forms of, my goal was to do 5 last week, and I did 2.5 because one of the forms took a really long time, and then the thing timed out, so now I got to start over. So I did 2, but they're not
Are you saving
booked.
your answers when you fill out the form?
You said what?
Are you saving your answers when you fill out the forms?
I just heard answers when I fill out the forms. What did you say? What are you saying?
Are you saving the answers when you fill out the forms?
Like saving them on our end?
Yes.
No, but I do remember us talking about that before, so I think it's good that I have to start over from that one.
Okay.
But no, I did not.
I'm glad you remember our conversation. All right, sounds good. Because that's happened multiple times, and in order to prevent it, we can save it. And knowing what you're putting on people's forms will help me to know the context of the interview when they happen too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I filled out 2.5, I guess you could say, and then
Wait, what's 2.5?
recorded. I said I filled out 2.5 podcast forms.
Oh.
They're not booked because they're not confirmed, but I filled out the forms waiting for a response. Which brings me to the other thing. I watched, Brendan Burchard has this video called How Millionaires Plan Their Day, and I think it's good. It's a concept that we're familiar with, but it would be a good refresher for everybody to watch it. It talks about when we are working on projects, and you know, in our comic book we have that section that says who am I waiting on, or who is waiting on me, or something along those lines. Like, instead of waiting to see what people need our help with, it's like just look to see what we're working on as a team, and just ask yourself, like, who could use my support on whatever project it is, and how. And then even if you had already reached out and asked people where they needed support and they haven't said it yet, then you can still put the ball back in your court basically, and just reach out again. So you can be asking yourself, like, okay, this person, like, I'm waiting on this person, and and now I'm gonna go reach out to them to kind of like get a refresher or a reminder of where they need support to move forward. So it was a pretty cool video and a good reminder for me. And if anybody's interested in watching it, you can. The name is right there. Recorded the 4th installment of the Stage Booking Secrets course.
Yeah.
And one of my things last week was to get the worksheets together and let Karma know when they're ready. But Enoch and I had a talk yesterday about concerning the worksheets, and I have some options there with creating them and how I'm going to move forward with that. So I guess that's progress. It's not written down, but it's okay. Followed up with Ariel, Denise, and somebody else I forgot to write down, but followed up with those people to see if they're still interested in having Enoch speak on their platforms, because I know life happens in the background. So I was trying to put into practice what I learned. Like, even though they don't follow up, then reach out again. So I reached out again. So we'll see how those go. Worked with Enoch to record his talks in Denmark and China. Those were pretty cool. And I wrote it down as notable progress because we tried out a new thing on the Unix where he was like controlling the slides and then I was like switching the angles. So that was interesting. I felt kind of like out of control for like the first 18 minutes. But then we got the hang of it.
Yeah.
And that went well. Followed up with Andrew Welch, and then I was asking him where he needed support or if he had prayer requests and things. And he said what he needed prayers with. And I reached out to Jeff Falun because he wants me to speak
Jeff
to his
Falafel.
students regarding booking. Huh?
Jeff Falafel.
Yes, that guy. Because he wants me to speak to his students regarding booking speaking engagements. And I also had a conversation with Enoch yesterday about that because how I was looking at it, it's like something new, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to talk about? Like, what is this process? Because it's easier for me to go through the process for somebody else, but Enoch asked me the question, it's like, what would you do if you were doing it for me? And so I was able to, like, he helped me to put things back into perspective, kind of took some of that anxiety off, so I'm looking forward to that. Talking to him sometime this week and figuring that stuff out. What else is notable? Oh, we already had this written down when I reached out to Mahedi and we got that sorted. So I can take that off there. I'll work with Enoch to sort through and categorize some FinTech transactions. I guess I can leave that. So there was some basic progress. Talked about some things yesterday that didn't get added, but that's okay. So yeah, my weekly wins from last week were not accomplished. I made progress on one. I made progress on two, but I didn't complete them. But then I watched a video, I extracted the soul script and stuff. Yeah, I didn't complete those. Let's see. Speaking form submitted. I guess you can put 2.
2.
Oh, it is there already.
Huh?
Yeah. In the MKRs. And then that will be +2 this week. And all the other stuff is 0.
0, 0, 0.
Alright, so I'm gonna copy and paste the other thing. Number one biggest problem. We talked about it some yesterday, but it's still a problem until it's solved. But it was like synthesizing. I don't know if I'm using the right word, if it's synthesizing or synergizing. But all the different aspects that I'm working on regarding speaking engagements and working on
Hold on.
making association, working on one pipeline. Huh?
I haven't written anything. Are you on the biggest
I'm-
problem?
Yeah. And I
Hold
can
on.
copy and paste it, and you can, like, I guess, modify it.
Modify. Codify.
Yeah, because this is what I have.
Codify.
But I was saying, huh? Who's saying something?
Work on it. When is your, when do you work on the strategic partnership?
The strategic partnership workathons are Wednesday and Thursday.
At what time?
Wednesday at 11. I think they were both at the same time. Wednesday at 11 to 2:30. And then Thursday at 11:30 to 12. Hold on. Let me verify that. Over here. So Wednesday at 11 to 12:30, yep. And then Thursday from, oh, why did it move down? Used to be 11:30 to 1. I think that was my mistake. 11:30 to 1.
It's still at 11:30 to 1, right?
Yeah, I moved it back up.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, my number one biggest problem is I didn't know like what pipeline I was running on regarding strategic partnerships, and then what we can do to solve it is me associating the different aspects of strategic partnerships and aligning those together, synthesizing them together, so that I can work on like one pipeline, because I have a tendency to like compartmentalize things, and I felt like I was working on 3 different things. But Enoch helped me a little bit with that yesterday too. That's right, just like that. Thank you. And oh, did I put that in the wrong place? That's the number one biggest problem. Can you move it up? Sorry.
Oh.
And then for expectations at risk of being unmet, I said that working with Enoch and Katharina with recording the whiteboard webinars and reels or whatever, because like Katharina mentioned, if it doesn't get on the schedule, we don't have to sit down to do it. It's not gonna get done. So
Yeah, and we need to create more outlines. It's not just like going to record. We need to.
right.
And we've been focusing on add outlines instead. So.
Exactly. Which that is something that I realized last week when I showed up to do it, and then they talked about ads. That it's not time to work on ads. I'm like, okay, whenever we're ready to do that again, I'll be ready. But until then, it will be procrastinated.
But until then.
Where do I need support to move forward? I kind of spoke to Sister Kathy a little bit about this yesterday, but I'll copy and paste them over. I need Sister Kathy's help with coming up with some times, some consistent times. If you want me to look and see what times would be good, I can do that, and then we can talk about it. But finding times for Enoch to speak in Denmark consistently, and also for him to help to work on that TikTok project. Whoops. Definitely deleted all that. And then from there, we would need Katharina's. What is this? We need Katharina's support with creating the outlines for it, for the TikTok project. But let me talk to Sister Kathy first, and then we can figure that out. I already got clarity from Enoch on this. Oh, and support from Enoch. We didn't get to talk about this one yesterday. With knowing how heavily to involve Sister Deborah in doing the research portions again. I know she's definitely interested in helping still. She just needs to know what that would look like. And take that off there. I'm not sure if we want to talk about that this week. I know we have higher priorities, but Enoch and I would need support from Kamran
Not me.
with consolidating the vmix presets so that we're not running so many different presets. But you can have it on your radar even if we don't work on it this week. We talked about the worksheet. Take that off of there. Yeah, and then from Sister Kathy or Enoch, I guess, is like having a system or setting aside a time to consistently think about, like, helping process what the biggest bottleneck currently is in the strategic partnership outline. And I see that this system that we have set up with, like, posting it in headquarters is going to help with that. But this is something that I would like to process out loud with someone frequently throughout the week. So I think that system will help with it. And then support from Katharina to let me know when she wants my help with the email database, which she did already. But I'll still keep it there. And also regarding the sales page, I remember now it's for the high income accelerator page. And did you already say when you needed my help with that?
I have not said when. I have not said when, so I have a little bit of an idea. I'll tell you after.
You have a little bit of what?
An idea.
Okay. So let me know. Because I'm ready and willing. And then from Sister Kathy again to talk about what you understand about but the implementation workshop according to Pedro Deo's model. And then for us to work together to update the calendars. I think that was something that was mentioned last week, but I never talked to you about it. Because I know you and I went through the calendars and we had updated some stuff, and then we remembered that we were using Pedro Deo's stuff. So those are the areas that I need support this week. If there's anything else that comes up, I will reach out to who I need to reach out to. Okay. So does anyone else? Sister Kathy, do you have any areas for support this week before we go to the next section?
No.
Does anyone else have support that they can think of?
Yeah, Mom. Mom needs to talk to you about the how to study the Bible speaking engagement at the doctor's office, which I wrote down, Conrad.
Oh.
It's the second to the last.
What did you just say?
You said you were going to talk to Shanice about the speaking engagement that we got approved over at the doctor's office.
At the doctor's office?
The doctor has an online call or some sort of platform of some sort. There's an audience.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, okay. That's that RBTI doctor?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if it's. Yeah, I need to talk to them. I haven't been going there this past week, so I need to get a hold of that lady. Let me talk to the lady first. Find out what was the deal. Because I'm not sure if you talk to them or they just send them like information and then they look at it and believe I'm not sure how to do it. I need to call them.
Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. We can roll through these pretty quickly. And what you're going to be working on next week and what you're going to be learning. Thank you guys for your patience. And I apologize that we were running late.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
That's what you get for calling on me.
What? I think I started late. First of all.
Kathy knows.
Are you affirming limiting beliefs, Enoch?
No. Not limiting beliefs.
Well, I guess I don't know what you're talking about then. Whoops. Whoops. What am I doing? Oh, there it is. And then... I guess we kind of did that already, no. Sorry. Who's me?
My guess is either Carmen or Enoch.
It's not me.
They can't hear you, sister, bro.
I was saying Enoch's everyone, not me.
Because me has nothing written down. And also, don't forget to put your new learnings, please. If you already done about it.
New learnings.
Alright, let's start going through these and not take up any more of your time. Sister Kathy, I know you had yours written down for a while. You want to start us off?
Sure. Help Katharina figure out when to work on what needs to be done, add copies, reels, sales pages, etc. Have a conversation with Enoch regarding prioritizing and reviewing the week with Enoch on Sunday. Schedule a time to discuss Pedro's method for conducting something calendars during a challenge. Work at that.
Amen.
Thank you. And do you know what you're learning this week yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
What is
Thank
TBD?
To be announced.
To
To
be
be declared.
Oh, declared. Okay.
To be determined.
Usually it's determined, unless she's changing things.
Well, it could also be declared if it's already been determined, but yet not announced.
Yeah, I hear that. I've never heard that before, but it could also be to be deleted.
I guess it can be several things then.
No,
It's
it's
just
generally accepted, Kathy, as to be determined.
Okay.
But an individual may put their own individual twist to it, but when you hear that in business context, professional context, it's to be determined.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay. Catherine, I guess you can go next.
Me? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I want to create a system. I want to help create a system for creating ads consistently, and then I want to finish with the high income business auxiliary page on the high income health expert challenge, and then also I want to finish editing the retargeting ad by adding B-roll and the copy. And there's a bunch of other things, but I won't say all those things. And what I want to learn is I want to continue going through the ultimate sales letter. Some powerful stuff there.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So Deborah, you can go next. Then Enoch, and then Kamran, because I see you're still writing and stuff.
Okay. Mine is to talk to Lisa, and that's the doctor about Enoch presenting on there. And I'm glad you mentioned that. And help Shanicia with strategic marketing. Help Alex Hermosi in Last to Change. And I'm going to be learning about marketing and sales. Then, Katharina, I am willing to help you something about the ads. I'll create a system for creating ads consistently.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. Enoch, next, and then Kamran.
Not really done yet.
Okay, Kamran, are you ready?
Hello.
Go ahead.
I have here schedule a call with someone who can help us out with our Node Nation webhooks problem and review Katharina's retargeting ad copy and possibly connect ClickFunnels Classic to ClickFunnels 2.0 and Stripe using Zapier. Zapier.
Okay.
And maybe Stripe isn't necessary. Maybe.
I think we just signed up for something that's like Zapier. That might help with that too. But I don't know. Do we pay for Zapier? Or are we on their free plan?
We don't have an account with Zapier yet, but it is a paid service.
We do have an account with Zapier, and we don't pay
Oh.
for it. We got the free.
Wow, that's new. Is it on?
Is it on what? Garlic?
Yeah.
Unsure.
Okay.
Okay. Enoch, are you ready to share yours? After that, we'll close in prayer.
Yeah. I want to make progress in creating a system for creating ads. And I've got some clear steps to do that. It's good to know that Mom's interested in helping, so that would be interesting. And I want to map out entire content, or not content.
Campaign.
I want to map out a marketing campaign for promoting our challenge, and then schedule a call with someone who can help us out with our Node Nation network problem, like what Cameron was saying. Oh, that's splendid. I've got a list of other things to do too. I think
Okay.
those would be okay. Good week. They get done.
I'm looking on Zapier and it says that on a free plan you only get one single steps out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's on garlic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Ina, can you put this out in prayer?
Sure.
Can I
Your
say
Father
just
in
in
heaven.
case can I just say real fast, just in case you use Zapier for something else, you don't have to like drop that to use it for the other thing.
What is it, Mom?
So you know. Zapier only it says the single Zap have one trigger, the new email lead, or one action add to my CRM. You only have one action with the free plan.
Yeah, I'm aware of that though.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, let's pray. Dear Father in heaven, thank you for the progress that we made with this debriefing. We're grateful. And I pray that you'll please teach us how we can have the most productive week of the month, the most productive week of the quarter. Help us to continue to go from victory to victory and focus our energies on what you would have us to focus on. Thank you, Father. Pray that you'll guide us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.